What's up YouTube, this is Mac1. Today bringing you my new format Frog Monarch deck. After a little bit of testing I found it to be pretty damn good. Now that everything's slowed down a little bit, you're allowed to put in a lot more control with the one Monarch a turn, as opposed to just, oh, you cast my one thing, flip it up, 3 Drago sacks, game. So, yeah. Let's get straight into it before I start blathering on again. Triple Line Darkness Dragon. This is your just lock down everything plus a reborn. Now that reborn's banned, it's become quite important, especially for your Synchronic Seas plays. But yeah, slow format. Drop this. Proceed to make your opponent go quite minus. Extremely good card. For the Monarchs, fairly obvious, triple Caius, triple Riser. These two shouldn't really need too much of an introduction. Banish stuff, spin stuff, very good. Just scoot stuff out of the way and then punch in the face for 2/4. Then I do play one Mobius, because people are going to be starting to set 2 or 3 back row at a time because they're not fearing the storm, so you just drop this and pseudo storm them anyway. Then for a fake Monarch, Illusionary Snatcher, play 1 to aid with your Xyz plays. I only play 1 because he can clog, and if you do think you need him, you can, if you've got your Frog Engine already set up, you can Foolish him and then get him back with M7 or Herald. So, he's good. For the last one Tribute Monster, 2 Vanity's Fiend. Drop this again at the right time against certain decks and you auto win. Pretty much. Yeah, completely lock out all special summoning on a 2/4 body. Pretty good, pretty good. For hand traps, double Veiler and double Max C. I think this is fairly standard for anything running sort of the regular suite of hand traps. Obviously it might go to triple Veiler or triple Maxi depending on where the format goes, but cover all your bases. To stop you getting punched in the face, considering we play no traps, or at least in the main. Triple Battle Fader, double Trag, and Gauze. Kind of a shame we didn't get double Gauze, but then again, double Gauze is kind of stupid. Always think it should just stay at 1, but yeah. And you can always just side these out if you're going against Evil Swarm. Just put in, I don't know, Swift Scarecrows or something. Anything along those lines would work. For the Frog Engine, triple Sot Frog, triple Treeborn, and 1 Ronin. Not playing dupes because I'm not a massive fan of it at the moment. Yeah, I think dupe is more of a Lancer card, really. And that's all of the monsters. It's mainly monsters and not many spells really. Yeah, triple enemy controller. You should know what this does with Treeborn, to bring back Treeborn in a standby phase, treat it to get control of something, bring back Treeborn again, tribute both for Lad, and kind of laugh at your opponent. Then 2 Soul Exchange. I'm not a massive fan of 3. I always felt I kind of drew it dead a lot at 3, but if 3's working well for you, then carry on using it obviously, but I like to, personal preference. And then the 1 Dark Hole, the last of the Trinity. 1 Foolish, gets your Tree Bonds in Grave early game, and if you draw it late game and you have access to your Messier 7, this becomes search any monster from your deck, so that's nice. And then double MST to scoot things out of the way that you don't really want to be there. Although I will mention now that Defissure, Macro and Soul Drain all going to 1 makes the Frog engine a lot more viable, and that makes me happy. But yeah, for the extra, 1 Formula Synchron, 1 Catasta, 1 Black Rose, 1 Wyvern, because most of the time you're just going to be syncing with Veiler and a Monarch anyway, and this is Veiler plus a Monarch, potential beat stick, Scrap Dragon, and Stardust Dragon, and that runs off the Synchros. For the Xyz, 1 Slacker. You make this with 2 Treeborns or a Fader and a Treeborn or something. Yeah, just store. In that same vein, double Gachi. Beef up everything, store. Phoenix, put 3k from some frogs. And if you perform shenanigans and have this out plus Gaia, then that's a lot of damage. And for the last rank 2, the new Herald of Pure Light. What this does is, it's generic 2, only requires 2, so it's a Swap Frog or Max C and a Ronin Toadin, so that's quite easy to make. This effect reads, you can attach 1 Xyz material from this card, then target 1 monster in your graveyard, add it back to your hand, then shuffle 1 card from your hand into the deck. And you can only use the effect of Herald once per turn. What this is good for is if you have a rank 2 play and you didn't top deck a Monarch, you can basically shuffle the dead card you did draw back in to bring back a Caius or a Riser or Blind Darkness Dragon or anything else you need back to your hand, and then summon it. Gets effect. Very good. For the rank 6s, I just play the 1 Messier 7, that's at 1. I think I was playing 2, but was planning on cutting down anyway, because you don't make it multiple times a duel, really. So putting it to 1 didn't really hurt the deck at all. But this is just for looping your Monarchs. 1 Gauntlet Launcher. This just says, oh look, I Monarched you twice, and now I'm going to Xyz and destroy more of your field. Because this can destroy basically 2 monsters at once, because its effect is not once per turn. So it's pretty good. Especially good if you've got something on the field and then you drop Mobius and then go into this, because that's 4 cards your opponent's lost. Then 1 Banzer. And then, because every now and again you need piercing, 1 rank 7 Gaia Dragon, that's Undercharger. But yeah, that rounds off my Froggy Monarch deck for the TCG format. Don't forget to give me your thoughts on this deck, any alterations you would make. Don't forget to drop me a like if you like the deck, and sub if you want to see more videos upcoming. But for now, this has been Usmaki101, signing out.